our tongue to minister to children. Let your word wash your children. Put them in their right perspective in life. Set them in right places. Use them like never before to glorify yourself. We thank you, Lord, for answered prayer. Amen. Be seated. This is a deep song. And when you lift it, so that you are in the spirit. Listen. Nothing matters in this life. I'm going to preach a very short message. Nothing matters in this life that you becoming a vessel of blessing. Nothing matters in this life than the Lord using you to bless lives. But it's not every vessel that is a blessing. Bible says in the house of God there are many vessels. That is why we are saying, Mamiya se bula bumbe tumiya se musu. Amamona sukonti. It means that it is not every vessel you can fetch water from. It is not every vessel you can drink from. Neither is there any vessel you can depend on it. But as for me, let me be that vessel that you can. Paul said something. It's not me that live it, but Christ that live it. So you come to pride, it's not by you. You see, you are too fleshly. You are too self-centeredness. That is why you cannot even deny yourself the pleasures of the flesh and serve Christ. You are, as the Lord said, until we overcome ourselves, we can please Him. We are doing it to ourselves. And this gospel and this ministry and this world, if God doesn't take over, you become useless. We met a doctor at Appiah Mountains. He was a lecturer in this land. He said he thinks that he's now like 1 year old. I said, why? He said, I've wasted my lives. Righteous things. Useless things. I gave my time to alcohol and women. I wasted all my precious time. But the few days I've spent on this mountain, I've seen that I am now relevant in life. Your relevancy in life, it does not depend on the number of years you spend, but the impact you make. Impact you make. How many years did Jesus live on this land? 33 good years. But the impact he made still is affecting every generation. That is why you can't do what everybody is doing. Because as for you, you must be a vessel God has to use. Amen. When we are looking for noble women in Ghana, may your name stand out. This amen is dreaming. When we are looking for noble men in Ghana, tomorrow by this time, great apostles, prophets, evangelists, business tycoons, may it be you. May it be said of you. That is why, listen, if everybody is messing up, you cannot mess up. Because destiny is unique. Your destiny is unique. Paul says something in Romans chapter 12, verse number 1. He said, "Brethren, I beseech present your bodies as a living sacrifice. Living sacrifice. Anything you sacrifice does not belong to you. Brothers, I beseech you by the mercies of God. If Apostle Paul with the higher and deeper revelations is talking to and pleading with you, then he has gone to heaven and knows when he presents the things that comes to you. This I am beseeching you. You are full of ignorance. So he said, you foolish Galatians, who has bewitched you? How could you start in the spirit and end up in the flesh? This is foolishness. It is those who are perishing that must come to the saving knowledge to come to Christ, but not you who are in Christ falling out of grace. I beseech you, amplify. I appeal to you, therefore, brethren, and beg of you, in view of all the mercies of God. Listen, you don't understand. You shouldn't have been here. You shouldn't have been here. God has to intervene. Some of you should be alive today, but God's mercies, you are still sitting down here. Some of you should have been sat back. You had 1F, 2F, this, that, but His grace has been sufficient for your life. He said, in view of all the mercies of God, brother, present yourself. Somebody even attempted to invest with a fake document, but yet His mercies has covered you. You have not been exposed, but someone has been exposed to you. Look into my face very well. There are a lot of things that goes behind the door that you have no idea about. There are some of you, how God brought in a protocol for you to enter here. It is by God's own divine appointment. But you don't come here and forget about yourself. How God has been good to you. Remember when you were sick and no one was inside your room. Then how God gathered you strength to move out of that bed. It was by God's mercy. Your mother can call and be crying for that even you must what it is difficult, yet God is sustaining you on this land. Do you know how day by day you are kept by God? You have no idea. Last Friday, I was driving on Irish Road, and a mate and a driver. The mate was standing on the side of the car, ushering passengers to enter. Then there was another toto from the back that was trying to do overtaking to take another passenger in the front. All that we saw said bang into the gutter. The guy died instantly. All the money was scattering. The mate, the money was holding, was scattering all over. I wish, and I stood there. I said, this life, his life has just ended. His life has just ended. Listen to me carefully. You have no more time. You have no more time. Put down the pride. Put down the pride. Because a minute you are standing, a minute you are gone. You don't understand life. Young lady, you take that because today you can do makeup. That is all that life is. We have seen people standing in the minute and the next minute they are no more. You can't believe it. I have one worker, his uncle, wealthy man, he lived in East Lagos with good edifice. Good edifice. Wake up, preparing to go to his office. He just fell down. They took him to hospital. They say heart attack, died instantly. Instant death. You make your course as your God. When you are done with your course, we invite your word back. There are people who say that when I'm done with my course, I'll have time to serve God. You are a liar. Because once you finish, the pressure out there will be more than the pressure in here. Brothers, beseech you by the mercies of God, present your bodies as a living sacrifice. Don't owe yourself. Don't owe yourself. It's a surrender, total devotion to God. There are many here, you come to church once on Sunday, you don't serve in any capacity. If you are not serving God today, the Lord told me, if you are young and you are not serving God, when will you serve God? Look, you have God has blessed you with intellect. You are very intelligent boy, very intelligent lady. You read the Bible, you can understand everything. Instead of to avail yourself to let do Bible studies, then dive into God's word. Every time you fall, even in church, I'll be preaching with message. You have brought your disrespect to the kingdom of God, and you expect this God to bless you. God is not a liar, and he cannot be mocked. Whatever a man soweth, same shall he reap. Say, whatever you sow into your life. Bible said, little full of us, the poverty harvest. I beseech you, brothers, surrender your body to God. Some of you are in church and you are in the world at the same time. You have Christ and you have boyfriend at the same time. Which is which? Where do we place you? Where do you belong to? You don't understand. You don't even belong to Christ. I'm not sure you're ready for me this morning. You are very quiet on me. To make a disciple, oh my God. To make what? To make a decisive dedication of your bodies. Decisive. So there are people here, they are not decisive. Their mind is tottering. Is wavering. And our church, he is convinced that no, I have to live right for God. He moved out of the church, and the guy called him, and he forgot about all the wonderful messages I have preached. Mamia! shame can stand before you. Let your hand not be touched. Listen to me carefully. Failing to heed his instructions can end up your life quickly. Look at this one. Was Samson supposed to die like that? Was Samson's destiny supposed to end like that? Well, why did Samson's destiny end like that? Because he fell into the hand of a strange woman. A strange woman. A strange woman. Somebody who can use a javelin to kill thousands of men without an army. A single-handed person. A woman has made him lost his strength. Bible said when he got up and shook himself, but he didn't know that the Lord has departed from him. It is my prayer this morning that no matter what you do, may the presence of God not depart from your life. May you not do anything. Listen, sometimes you are into something and you are blind, but God sends for his word to open your eyes. I came here this very hour because I'm on assignment. I'm on an assignment. To make a decisive decision. Make what? A decisive decision. To present your members. Look, presenting all your members and faculties and what? Faculties as a living sacrifice. All your faculties, all your heart. All your heart. Do you understand? Christ is one body but has many members. You are part of the members of Christ. And so therefore, this is why the Romans will tell you. He said, I'll go to Rome. We'll come back to this. Romans chapter 6, verse 12. We'll come back to this place. Don't worry, we'll come back. We'll come back. He said, let's not sin therefore rule as king. Oh God. He said, therefore, let us not. That's what? Rule what? As king. So there are people here. Sin is reigning as a king over your mortal body. So you are not of yourself. Sin dictates to you. Masturbate. A person with full mind, he's masturbating with that. He knows that he does it and become weak, but still continue to that. He wants to come out like he has struggle. But after today, every struggle, every addiction, anything that has arrested your life, I come to set your life free. I come to release you in the name of Jesus. There was a member in our church. He was into this thing some time back. And this whole masturbation process got his manhood not to be able to revive. You don't know. You are killing your manhood, you don't know. At a point in time, the guy started growing. The mother took him to juju places. A small boy said, I will have 3 girlfriends, 4 girlfriends at a time. He thinks he was enjoying himself, but he didn't know life was rather enjoying him. Let me tell you something. Whatever you are doing is a seed. That sickness may not show up today, but will show up tomorrow. Nobody in the course of having sex sees any sickness. Even if the person is having HIV/AIDS, it will not show up in the course of the act. It will be afterwards. There are a lot of things you are doing today. You will not see the effect now, but you will certainly see the effect tomorrow. That is why make sure and make a decisive decision to render your body as a living sacrifice to God and not to fail in that. This guy was struggling. He ended up in Juju house. Juju house. To bath him many occasions. In the midnight, I have to bath 6 times. so that this disease will disappear. He said, we'll be there, you'll see a spirit sleeping with him. Physical, you see a spirit. Listen to me. Those who went to masturbation, yeah, if you don't stop today, it will not be long. Spirit will begin to sleep with him. And it was difficult. He came to me. I said, and I'm sick. I don't know what to do to come out. He came to see me. By prayer. Jesus. By prayer. God him delivered. He said, let not therefore sin reign as kings in your mortal bodies. Short-lived, perishable bodies, to make you yield to its cravings and be subject to its lust and evil passions. Oh, you are nice. We are talking about real life issues. You are talking about nice. Do you know that excuse you to say you're not thinking far? We are talking about life. We are talking about eternal life. We are talking about things that will affect your soul. We are talking about spirit. We are talking about feeling. Oh my God. Look at it. This energy. Do not let sin control the way you live. Do not give it to its lustful desires. Lustful desires. So listen, sin will always present things that are enticing. Hey, you like dark lady, you bring a dark lady. Honestly. You like a fair gentleman. You understand? Round face. Or the guy is cute. Cute. Give me a high five in the church. Me, I like a cis what? Cis parts. And the guy is a cis part. I like this guy. When I be happy, I feel rest. I can find rest. You are sick. You are finding rest in the arms of a guy you are committing sins with. Are you okay? Can you find rest with the guy you are sinning with? This rest. Whenever I see you, I can see that my heart is down. Watching me, you are the very one I'm talking about. I am not talking about anybody. When I see your message, it's like a therapy to me. When God begins to use you, that is when you see your relevance. If I had given my life to earthly things, you will not see me here. Honestly, I did all night. From the all night, in fact, I didn't, when we were done, this new project, we have to commission it like within this week. So I have to rush there to do arrangement. I left there around 1 to 2 o'clock. I have to be coming here. I even wanted my driver to drive to, so I want to come by myself. In fact, it wasn't easy. Ask this man. I had to park at some filling station to sleep for about 10 minutes. I have never slept. When I came yesterday, from all night, I didn't sleep for even 10 minutes. And I was driving to this place. If I was to listen to myself, I would have told the apostle I would not be able to come. Because I'm very tired. Very tired. This morning, even when I wake up, it's like my body is still on the bed. I have to try to put myself together. If I am listening to my flesh, you will not be listening to my voice this very morning. But my prayer is that it's not about me, it's about God. It's all about God. agenda of God being fulfilled. Because this word is for somebody sitting here that you need to hear such a message for your life to be transformed. Listen, I was poorer than any poor person in this auditorium when I was here. If there is any poor person here, the least poor, I was poorer than the person. Because why? I could live on this land for 3 days without food. Honestly. From science to vacuum, always has to be working. No money for car. Pamphlet, I didn't even have money to buy pamphlet. Sometimes I get people telling, where's your car? As was young, and that's something my coach that is, life was very difficult. Last time I told you my last school fees on campus was paid by my friends, students, who have to slash 30%, 30%, 30% to give me to pay for my school fees. My last school fees on this level 400. That's how come I pay my school fees. But listen to me. Once I was going through all these things, I said, I know where I'm coming from. It's very hard. What do I do to change my story? What do I do? People are around me. People were misbehaving. But I said, I will stay focused. Because where I am is by grace. Where I am, where the school I was able to come is by grace. Because nobody in my family has stepped into university before. I am moving through torchlight, I am going, but it's just by God's grace. So I can't do what everyone is doing. Maybe you want to fail, they can take you to Timber. But me, I didn't even know Accra. Neither did I know any good places. I have never swum before like you. Life here on campus was tough one. But even once before I came here, how do I get money to buy phones? I had to go back to village, to cultivate rice. I went to farm to dig about 4 acres of rice. Stay in the bush every morning. I was there. Every morning I was there to the evening. Stay in the bush for no less than 6 months. Get the rice, harvested, go some phones to purchase. To get money to pay for the school fees, I have to use my proceeds from the farm. And as I was coming, one word kept ringing in my mind. When you enter, you will finish. When you enter, you will finish. When you enter, you will finish. This was the word that gets me. This was the word. I look at the left, I look at the right. There's no woman being there as my supporter. Some of my brothers were also to farm. When you even ask them things, we also don't have it. What do you do? Not all your siblings are into farming, not bigger farming. And things like that. That is why, no matter how hard your family, it should not be an excuse to stop school. Should never be a reason why you will stop schooling because family is hard. During the vacation, work. I said work and get the small. And if you have a sound mind in yourself, this God, if you're faithful to God, in His own infinite wisdom, I don't know how He will do it, but I know how that at the end of the day, if the Lord is with you, you will finish it successfully. There were people to when we were here, their parents were very wealthy, and therefore money was not a problem to them. Today, those who are at first has become the last, and those who are at last has become first. It's not about what meets you on the way, it's about how you organize yourself. I don't know whether I am preaching to somebody this morning. This Imagine, I would have just involved myself in what everybody was doing. Some friends were cohabitating. Or did I not get no now? One day we're doing devotion, Mamu. And one Kovako. Early morning, roommates were doing devotion. One of them went away to sleep with a girlfriend. Whilst we have heard our hands praying, he knocked and entered. Wanted to, I said, move away! Move away! Out! I know what I was doing. You must know what you're doing. Are you in the house of God at all? Please, please. Your life is a decision away. Make a decisive decision. Live for God and nothing less. Don't just even live for people, live for God. And this God will see you through. Amen. Who am I talking to this morning? I don't know who I'm talking to this morning. This God will see you through. Yeah, listen to me, listen carefully. Don't brag about your mother. Even if your mother has money, your father has money, I don't care about that one. I said, I've seen people that the parents were waiting, but now these people are struggling. There was a guy in my SS. That time when we were SS, the guy who called Afua, this that guy. The parent had money. When this guy is wearing some kambu, he gives light, and the women were just shouting after him. Afua, he's very tall, very tall. And then with the light, I mean, you see women see this kind of nice, how do you call it? It's not shoe like. All the slippers. I'm telling you, giving light and posh one, and like you can see, and a fucker, and he's giving the fans. A fucker, and he's giving the fans. Listen. When we were struggling, a fucker was enjoying. After school, about 7 years, I was there and somebody called me and said, my name is Afot. What Afaka? Oh, your mate at Afaka, you are around? Yes. Please, I want to come and see you. I said, is there any problem? He said, that's fine. I said, oh, man, you can come. When the man came, before he goes, I don't have money to take car to come. Can I get him? I sent the guy money. Here's it to take car and come. When the guy came, I said, please, nothing is working. And I know my name, Afaba, is the one word in it. First of all, before you help me in anything, I want to change my name first. Listen, you don't know what I'm talking about. Afaba! I said, I don't want Afaba. I think my father didn't think one before giving me that name. This name is worrying me. I don't need this name. I said, please, it's not my name. It's about you coming out and praying to God. I remember that time when he came and what crown and glory. And that tent were under a tent. Listen, destiny man not start fresh or like flamboyant. We were under a tent, worship and pray. But today, if you see where we are worshiping, you don't believe it. Believe in a step-wise decision makers. Believe in it. We are going to give a commentary of all the things that God has done. And you understand? You understand? And this is now our finish what we told you. Remember, years back, it was just a tent. Just a tent. When the Lord is on your side, tomorrow by next time, just be glorious. That is why, if you are in Christ, I preached yesterday, have expectation. Have what? Expectation. This is not what we be. I focus and change my name. As I show. Your name is then. As a fine, go to this person at daily guide. Let me help you to change your name. You don't have money to pay, I will pay it for you. He went and saw affidavit before God. I'm telling the honest thing that happened. went to swap the name, brought it, sent to the guy, changed his name. After changing his name, 1 month and he came again, tells us still not working. So I told you, it's not just the name of Afrakwa, but it's what is happening is beyond just the ordinary name. My prayer for you today, that you will serve God. I said that you will serve God. That you give yourself to God. Who's ready to serve God for the rest of his life? Serve God. Forget about anybody around you. I walk like a single person. Anybody who's around me knows I don't have friends like that. Only few people, my spiritual father, the rest of who's body, and also from Martin. They are men of God, also focus people. We talk about kingdom. I don't let me sit there and eat. What is that? Eat. Pastor Jerry. When we are talking about ministry. Because why we are on here for what? To impact lives and change them from hell to heaven. That's all we need. So if you're in the church here, you are not serving in any capacity. From today, right to name in a department, begin to work. Work in the kingdom. Because I said, on the last day, everyone shall be before you. Listen, you will give accounts of how you led your life, your time, how you spent even your money. If you have gotten money, therefore, you want to rent a hotel for young ladies and be sleeping with them, continue to do it. Continue to do it. And you will not know what will happen to you. There was a man in my area, I told you last time. He was a manager for filling station. Just there, had money. But this man, in his room, in his house, whilst one lady is exiting, another lady is entering. One lady is exiting, another lady is entering. I wonder how he was doing it. By the time he has got another one, you will see him coming with another one. And on your side for about 6 years, God will always give you enough time. I said, God will always give you what? One, they realize that if he didn't use some of the filling station money, they sack him. The same day they sack him. The same day all the ladies left him. All the ladies left him. Could you believe? He could not stay in Accra anymore. The landlord was taking his money, then he couldn't pay. Left Accra, went back to village. It's a good story. How can you come to Accra, start very well? But because of waste, you have exchanged it with your glory. You know use your waste to exchange your glory. Come for Jesus! Have you seen the project over here? We took 6 months to 8 months to finish this work. 6 to 8 months. Can you believe this one? When the Lord is on the scene, it will not be a sweat. Are you in the house of God at all? I said, it will not be a sweat. There are people here. You are big people. So don't look at your life today. I'm just using my mind for you to know that don't look at your life today and conclude that you're good for nothing. Because when I was here, I was poorer than a poor person here. And by the grace of God, I don't know what is called lack. I don't know. And I will never know. The man of God entered into my office. I said, sir! Hey! This thing we don't see so many times now. This thing we don't see so many times. You entered my office. You entered there. My new office, you entered there. Have you seen so before? Have you entered such a place before? Listen carefully. I'm talking about a very poor boy who had nothing. Paul said, I am what I am by the grace of God. That is why if you are sitting here, don't take God's grace for granted. That's the only thing that can make you. If it is not God, me, what would have been? To the point that people are saying, I've gone for Juju. To the point that people are saying that he bought a car under the chair. To the point that people cannot believe the new project has overcome. Within 5 months, look at it, 3-story building. People are saying this one, it will be politician house. If it is not politician, it's not easy to pick fast like this. God ministers are more than politicians. house of God at all.